How do you make a good developer persona? The first is that a good developer persona must be based on research. It's not guesswork. Even though we are guessing, our assumptions need to be very close to what's obtainable. It has to be a good assumption based on research. An example is this. There are many companies, many first developer plus companies who want to come into the African markets. And Nigeria is one of the top, booming tech countries in Africa. And let's assume is a blockchain company that wants to come into Nigeria. And they look at, okay, Nigeria is a good market. Let's go to Nigeria. And you send a proposal and say, hi, my name is Trust Nyokore. I am a developer marketing manager. I can help you be your developer advocate, a developer evangelist, a developer ambassador for the product Nigeria. Hire me, I'll give you people to use. And okay, that's fine, you're hired. So you're now a developer evangelist, whatever title, which is part of developer DevMar for the company. Now, you now ask, how many people in Nigeria should we target? What is the market size for developers in Nigeria to use our products? That's where research comes into play. First of all, we need to know what's the total number of developers in Nigeria. The last survey, I know the last one that was done 2021, 70,000 developers in Nigeria. Well, that could be arguable. I don't know how they did their own, but that's fine. The data is there, 70,000. It could be more than that now. It should be more than that now, given the programs like ALS, Andela, and all those people. It should be more than that. Let's assume, let's use that figure from 2021. 70,000 developers are in Nigeria. Now, among the 70,000 people, how many of them are doing blockchain? How many of them are doing Web3? We'll research about that and we'll split it. How do we get this done? We could do survey. We could, partner with community, do market research, analytics based on where, people are coming from, where there's a meeting, go to GitHub, target Nigeria. We need to find the numbers, an estimable, perfect assumption for the numbers. Then after that, we say, okay, based on the research, there are 10,000 Web3 developers in Nigeria. Now, the product is based on Ethereum. They use the EVM-based chain. Now, there are so many blockchain networks, Ethereum, there's Solana, there are so many of them. But the question now is, out of the 10,000 people, how many of them are building applications on Ethereum? How many Ethereum developers do we have out of 10,000? And that research, and that survey, could be analytics, and that research, secondary, primary research, we do research. After everything, we now say that we have 3,000 developers who are built on Ethereum in Nigeria. That's the first thing to take a look at. It happens in the background. We'll do this more extensively in the next model, but just give you an idea how this will work. Now, 3,000 targets is growing, but 3,000 is targets. These 30,000 people, right? What's their skill level? Are they entry-level developers? Are they mid-level? Are they senior? Are they management? What is the skill level? Our SDK will be used by those who are senior and those who are mid-level. So out of these 3,000 people, let's say junior developers, entry-level are 1,500. So it slashes the number into half. So you are targeting 1,500 people. The next question is, where can we find them? Are they in Nigeria? Are they scattered? Are they mainly in Lagos? Are they in Abuja? Are they in Port Harcourt? Are they in Aba? Where are they? And then we can find them. Because if we don't do this, and the company says, okay, Trust, our spokesman in Nigeria wants to hold our first meetup or conference in Nigeria. Where should we do it? Is it Lagos? Is it Abuja? Is it Port Harcourt? And maybe you chose Lagos because in your mind, Lagos should be the place we have people building on EVM. But then without the research, you could miss that, it's in Abuja that we have more people in Abuja building on Ethereum. You have the conference in Lagos, people sure, but the investment is low for the company. They begin to doubt why we spent money and wasted money in Lagos. So the entire thing should be based on research. We'll do this probably in the next model, but then a good developer persona is based on research. either through analytics on the websites, either through reports, listening reports. GitHub has reports for market survey that was done last year. Stack Overflow has reports. We have surveys. All of those things can be gotten to give you a research and database driven decision how to create your persona that matches the product you're trying to market for.